Hello, welcome to Pilates. We're going to do a mat workout today that mimics the reformer. So we're going to start standing up with our heels together, toes apart. You can make a box with those arms, stand up nice and tall, and then just bring one leg behind you, bend that front leg as you sit down onto the floor. Center yourself on the mat, reach your arms long, and then roll yourself all the way down, nice and controlled. Bringing your arms by your side, take a deep breath. Try to elongate your spine as much as you can, taking those abs, lower abs active. Give it a breath. And then as you exhale, lift your arms, give yourself a good stretch back, and exhale, bring your arms forward. And imprint your spine down to the mat. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, float one leg in, float the other leg up, give it a breath. And then as you exhale, float up your head. And we're going to start pumping the arms for the 100. Pumping those arms up and down. Remember, then you could always put your head down. And as you come up, try to lift your upper back off the floor. Take one hand, put it behind your head, and put the weight of your head onto your hand. So the chin doesn't come forward, it just stays away from the chest. And then switch hands. So you kind of have like a little invisible pillow right behind your head. And then once you get the hang of that, keep the head there. And then maybe you can lengthen the legs. We're at 5 breaths. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Think of those low abs. Keep them nice and active, engaged the whole time. And breathe, inhale, exhale, exhale, exhale. Keep pressing away with those legs. And breathe. Of course, you can keep the knees bent at any time. Lift that upper back off the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 or more. Inhale, exhale, exhale, exhale. Last one. Exhale, bring it all the way back in. Lower your arms onto the floor and lower your head back down. All right, so to think of the reformer, we have our footwork. So you're going to put your hands behind your head, hand over hand. Keep the weight of your head on your hands, and see if you can keep your upper back lifted off the floor. For toes, you're going to push the legs out and you come back in. So your feet are in a small Pilates V, and you kind of think, there's a lot of imagery going on. So you're thinking that your toes are pushing out and the toes come back in. 10 times, out and in. Of course, you could do this with the head down. You could also put your arms down. Think of lifting your upper back off the floor. And 3 more. Press and in, press, come back in. 1 more. Arches, bring your feet together, push out, push it back in. So think of the reach and then the return. Keep the weight of your head on your hands. 3. Keep breathing 10 times. Abs are engaged. 5 and 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2. So your toes are perched like a little bird on a tree. Weight on your hands. 1 more. 1. Flex your feet. Push out. Come back in. Press and in. Keep breathing. Abs are scooped. 5 and 4. Heels are pushing out. Your seat is engaged. 3 and 2. 1 more. 1. Come back in. Stay out there with your legs. Tendon stretch. You're going to lift and lower. So you're going to bring the toes towards you, and then the toes reach out. 4 and 3 and 2. 1 more. And 1. Bend your knees. Bring your head back down, upper back down. Hug yourself in. Coordination is the next exercise. Give it a breath. From there, you're going to hold onto your arms. You're going to bend your elbows down into the mat. Float up your upper back if you can, again, off the mat. From there, you go out together with the legs and the arms. You open the legs, close the legs come in, then you bend the elbows. You coordinate out together. Open, close, bend, and bend. 2 more. Lower abs are in. 1 more. Out, open, close, in, and in. Bring your upper back down. Give yourself a hug. From there, we're going to roll up. So hold behind your thighs, load up your upper back, and roll it up. Some seated rollbacks, either with your hands or without the hands. Roll back, come up. Keep breathing. Keep pressing your heels down into the floor. Toes are open. And come back up and see if you can go all the way down to the floor. Roll it down bone by bone by bone. Press back. Lift the arms, lift the upper back, come up. One more with bend knees. Try to keep your knees facing to the ceiling. Come up. Now extend your legs for a complete roll up if you can. Flex your feet. Your toes are coming towards you. Give it a breath. Reach out in a capital C. And then keep the arms reaching. Keep the heels down as you roll yourself down. And that first roll up is always very interesting, what it tells us about our body. And reach. Keep breathing. 3 more. Use your abs. And up. And again, roll it down, bone by bone by bone. And reach. Exhale, come back up. All right, for the rowing series. So take a hold of your knuckles, bring them together. Scoop your belly into the sternum is the first one. Elbows are lifted. Engage your abs. You're going to roll back in a round position. Stay there. Open your arms. Push the arms back as your body comes forward. The arms go down to the base of the spine. They lift up. They go around, and you go to the toes. You get a good stretch. And again, 2 more into the sternum. Perch off your seat. Round back a tiny bit. Give it a breath. Open the arms. Reach back with the arms as you go forward. You go up. You go around and stretch. Last one. Sit up tall. Scoop your belly. Round back. Open. Reach back. Go forward. Exhale. And in. 90 degrees. Bend your elbows. Lift them up as high as you can. Now you go flat. Flat back. You reach over towards where the wall meets the ceiling and then down to the toes and then back in. 2 more. Keep breathing. Reach, 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 reach. And back in. 1 more. Elbows are lifted. You hinge back. You reach forward and stretch. From the chest, just bend your elbows, bring your hands by your shoulders, push the arms out, lower the arms, lift the arms, make a circle by your side, and come back in. And again, push, lower, lift, 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 and come back in. 1 more. Push out, lower, lift, give it a breath, exhale, come back in. Now flex your feet as much as you want, pushing your heels down. This one's called from the hip. You're going to push the arms away towards your feet. And then when the arms are lifting by your ears, you bring your upper back up and come back in. This exercise promotes a lifted posture. So scoop that belly really actively, lower abs. Exhale, back in. 1 more. Press out. Reach it away, reach it away. Now keep your arms up there and cross your legs if you can. For shave ahead. You're going to make a little diamond with your hands and start on your forehead. Just reach up. So it's called shave ahead. But notice that when we go back here, this is usually what we want to do. We want to lower the head so we can fit the arms. Try it without moving your head. Maybe you don't go as far back, but that's okay. And reach. 4 and 3. Keep looking away. 2. 1 more. Keep your arms up there. Switch your legs. If you need a little cushion underneath your seat, that will help you with your hip flexors. Shave it, hug a tree. Take a deep inhale, press in and push out. Press in and push out. Give it a breath. Reach and open, in and open. Your elbows are higher than your wrist. And in. 2 more. This is a breathing exercise, so continue with your breath. 1 more. Exhale, lower your arms. For our abdominal series, so center yourself on the mat, lengthen the arms or extend the legs, whichever way you came down before, and roll it all the way down. Bringing your legs into your chest, keep those lower abs active, dynamically stabilize your pelvis, and reach those legs nice and into a tabletop position. Hold on to one leg, reach the other one out. single leg stretch. Float up your upper back. Now notice that when the leg comes in, this is usually what the foot wants to do, wants to drop. Don't let it. Keep it in line with your shin. And then switch and switch. Keeping your pelvis dynamically stable. So you have to work on it each time the leg comes in. Press and press and press and press 4 more. That's 1. Abs are in 2 and 3. 1 more. Exhale, 4. Keep your upper back lifted off the mat if you can for the double leg stretch. Reach out long, pulling strong. Press, pull it back in. Reach, back in, 3 more. Your eyes are above your knees. Come back in, 2 more. Last one. Stay lifted if you can. Scissors, pull on one leg. The other one stay still. Pull, 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 pull. So only one leg is moving. Your hips are stable. Pull, 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 pull. And when the leg comes in, really straighten up that back leg. Back of the knee. Pull, 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 pull. 2 more. And reach, last one. Exhale, extend the legs, bend the knees, lower your upper back. Bringing your hands behind the head. Give it a breath. Scoop your belly in and up. Float up the upper back off the mat. Lower lift. Now stabilize your pelvis. Extend the legs. Keep your elbows in your eyesight as you lower the legs and you lift them back up. Lower, 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 and lift real quick. Lower, 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 lift real quick. 1 more. And now reverse. Go down really fast. Up, up, up. Quick to go down. Up, up, up. 2 more. Abs are in and up. Last one. Chin is lifted off the chest. Stay lifted if you can. Crisscross. Cross over to one side and switch. Look at that back elbow. Your hips are stable. 3 and 4 and 5, 6. We'll go for 8, 7 and 8. And now try to come up. Lift it up. Extend your legs away. Spine stretch forward. Sit up nice and tall. Press the heels down into the floor. Take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, you're going to round over, reaching the crown of the head away towards the feet. Press the heels down and press the legs into your midline. So both legs are pushing in. And again, take a deep breath. Exhale, press it away. Keep breathing. Keep reaching away. And back up. Make it feel good. So really find all those connections. Your heels are pushing down. Legs are coming into the midline. And your spine gets to stretch as you take deep breaths. It's a breathing exercise. Come back up 1 more time. And then as you exhale, reach it away, all the way. And exhale, stack it up. Let's do a rolling exercise. Come forward. So we're mixing a little bit of mat with the reformer so we can get our rolling as well. So from here, bring your legs into your Pilates stance. Hold either behind your thighs or on your shins and lift up your legs. So balance immediately. Are you on your sits bones? Are you behind? You want to be on the sits bones. Heels to the seat and then have fun to roll. Roll back and come up. Press those heels into the seat as you're rolling. So rolling massages the spine. It's really healthy for your internal organs. Back up 2 more. Lift the hips up to the ceiling if you can. 1 more. Roll back. Exhale, come up. And this is a fun exercise to do with kids. My grandson loves when I do this with him. Now sit back into your seat. Give it a breath. And then as you exhale, we're going to roll it down. Bring your legs into your chest. Give yourself a stretch. And then as you exhale, we're going to turn around on our abs. So let's start stretching our feet. We'll start with our toes. We'll stretch the toes. So either you can start with the feet down or curl the toes underneath you and take all your toes. So make sure you have enough room for your arms to move on prone, on our abs. And we're going to start with a little swan as we do on the mat. And then we're going to add pulling straps, which is an exercise that we do in the reformer. So we'll plank down, bring your hands butt shoulder width apart, take one leg behind you, take the other leg behind you, give it a breath. And if you can, bend the elbows and bring it all the way down to the mat. Extend the legs, stay onto your hands, elbows into your waist, pushing to the hands, float up the upper back. And then come back in. And your legs are together if you can. Scoop your belly as you lift and lower. Lower abs are really active. And the head is just a continuation of your upper back. So it doesn't go back, you're just looking away. 2 more. And reach now. If you can here, stay lifted. Try to lift your arms up and open up your arms out to T. Bring your arms forward. And then as you bring your arms towards your hips, you float up your upper back. And then come back in. Arms go forward into a V, and then they go back. So in the reformer, we would be holding some straps, the ropes. And one more. Go back and exhale, come back in. Now leave your arms out to T for pulling straps 2. Lift up your upper back as the arms go back, and then come back in. And this is all great for shoulder mobility and strengthening. 2 more. Lower abs are more active than your upper abs. One more time. Exhale, come back in. Bend your elbows, lift your upper back, single leg kick. Kick, kick, and back. Kick, and back. Keep moving. Hips are still. Lower abs are active. Kick, and back. Keep breathing. One more. And reach. Bring your head down, look over to one side. Bring your arms behind you, and just take a moment here. Bringing your arms as high up your back as you can, and let those elbows come into the mat. Take a moment. Feel what you're feeling in your body. See what your hips are. See in between your hip bones, your abs, if you can keep them as strong as you can. And just turn your head the other way and flip your hands the other way so you can check both sides of your neck. And give it a breath. Start with the side that you usually wouldn't start in, and then keep those hands back there. Now we're going to kick the legs 3 times, keeping the hips still. 1, 2, 3, and then you shoot out together. And you come in together. 1, 2, 3, breath. 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, breath. 2 more. Make sure you end on an even side for you. Last one. Abs are scooped. Press. Exhale, come back in. Bring your hands down. Sit back into your heels. Give it a breath. And then as you exhale, come forward. And we're going to go back to another rocking exercise, which is called the open leg rocker. Give it a breath. Scoop your belly. Hold behind your thighs and lift up your shins. Give it a breath. From here, if you can, hold by your shins and keep those legs in a tabletop position, bend, or extend your legs. Keep your arms straight. From there, take the hold of your arms into your legs into your midline, and then we're going to roll again. Roll back and come up. Roll back and up. Keep moving. Roll back and come up. Roll back and up. 2 more. Come back up. Last one. Roll back. And as you exhale, come all the way back up. Hold your balance. Bring your legs together. Walk your hands down for corkscrew. Take a breath. Keep your spine nice and long. Legs are to the ceiling. And we're going to make a circle with the legs in the ceiling, keeping the hips still. So arms by your side. Open up your chest. And bring the legs over to the right shoulder. Away, center, and center. To the left shoulder. You go away. You make a circle and center. And keep reversing. Making a circle in the ceiling. Up. Cross around. Back up. 2 more. Back up. Last set. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Exhale. Scoop your belly. Lower one leg onto the floor. Lower the other leg down to the floor and roll it up. Come all the way up for the sun. Open up your legs a little bit wider than before and take your hands out to T. Take a breath. From there, take your time. You're going to take one arm behind you. This arm that's going behind you, take your fingertips to the wall behind you as you go forward. 3, 2, 1. Stay twisted and come up. Back arm goes back. Reach. 1, 2, 3. Up and center. Take that back arm. Reach it away. 3, 2, 1. Back up. Your head goes towards the toes. Back up. 2 more. Reach. Press, press, press. And up. Last one. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, bring it all the way back in. Bring your legs together. Scooping your belly in and up. Bend your knees. And we're going to mimic an exercise called the stomach massage on the reformer. You're going to scoop your belly in and up, and you're going to put your hands right in the front by your feet. Try to lift your legs off the floor from there. So we would be having our feet on the foot bar, on the reformer. You're going to push the legs out, and you bring them back in. Push out and in. Keeping your spine tall, your heels are together, and your toes are apart. And 4, 3, and 2, one more, 1. Bring your legs in, lift your arms, bring your arms behind you. Give it a breath. Now, keep those feet together. Same thing. This is called hands back. You're going to reach out and in. Out, come back in. Remember, you can sit on a pillow if you're feeling those hip flexors. One more. Reach, exhale in for reaching. Reach your arms out. Press out and come in 5 times. And in. 3 and 4. One more. 5. Bring your legs in. Bring your heels together. Give it a little stretch here. And as you exhale, exhale. Bring it back in for our side kick series. Come all the way onto your side. Give it a breath. Bring your legs forward. Top leg is going to lift, and we're going to kick it to the front and then kick it back. So you go front and a kick and a back and a kick. Abs are scooped. Back, back, kick, kick, back, back. 2 more. Back, back. Last one. Kick, kick. Keep the leg back in line with your spine and go down, up. Your knee is facing forward and try to touch your big toe to the floor. Down, up. Down, up. 2 more. Down, up. Down, up. Last one. Bring that leg up. Bring both legs together. Scoop your belly. And then go up and down. Make sure you're off your lower back. So keep your legs forward if you're feeling your lower back. 3, 2, one more. 1, keep that both legs lifted and just lift your top leg. Flex your feet. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Now keep the top one lifted and lower and lift the lower one. 2, 3 and 4. One more. 5, keep your legs lifted. Come onto your abs. Bring hand over hand. Center yourself on the mat. Hand over hand right under your forehead. Bring the legs down for a moment. Scoop your belly in and up. Float up your thighs and beat those legs in and out. Beat on the belly. Try to float up your upper back. Try to take your arms out to T and pump. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more set. 4, 5. Keep your abs scooped. And with control, come over to your other side. I'm just going to turn around the other way. Lengthen your arm all the way down by your side. Bring your legs forward. Scoop your belly. Float up that top leg. Keep it hip height if you can. Front and back. Kick, kick, back, back. Kick, kick, back, back. Keep it moving. Back, back. Kick, kick, back, back. 2 more. Back, back, kick, kick. 1 more. Keep the leg in line with the spine for the down, up. Keep breathing. And reach. Up and up and up. 1 more. Keep that leg up there, give it a breath. Join both legs and lift them up both, up and down. So that bottom leg is reaching into the midline, so is the top leg. Reaching like if we have one long, continuous leg. And then keep your legs lifted and just lift and lower that top leg. 3, we have flexed our feet in the other side, so let's keep it even. 4, 3, 2, one more, 1. And now lower and lift that bottom leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7. Keep those legs long, come back onto your abs. Give it a breath, extend your arms out and stay down on the mat for swimming. Scooping your belly in and up, keep your nose on the mat and just try to lift the arms and lower the arms. Lift and lower. Keep your lower abs scooped. Now try to keep the arms lifted and lift up your upper back, then lift up your legs. And then reach up with your arms and up with the legs. So rather than go down, think up. Keep your hips still. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep moving. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2. Good work. Scoop your belly in and up. Put your hands by your side. Get back into your heels. And turn around real quick for bridge, shoulder bridge. Pressing your feet down into the floor. Extend your arms away. And then roll yourself slowly down. And bring your arms by your side. Scooping your belly in and up. Press your feet down into the floor. Open up your chest. Give it a breath. Press into your feet and lift up your seat. Now, when you're up here, think of your hips. Keep them lifted by your sits bones. Put the weight on your upper back and see if you can lift up your head. That will tell you if you're putting weight on your head or not. You don't want weight on the head. You want weight in between the shoulders. And then keep the sits bones lifted and roll yourself down bone by bone by bone. And again, press down into your feet. Scoop the belly. Lift it up. Press those thighs away like railroad tracks, and then roll it down softly as you articulate your spine. So we'll do 2 more like this. Keep it moving. We usually need about 6 of these to get a couple good ones in there, because it's all about articulating your spine, right? You want to articulate the spine. So what that does is that creates better mobility. If you have more mobility between your vertebrae, we will move more efficiently. Give it a breath. Sits bones are lifted, connecting to your whole body. Your legs are coming into the midline, and roll it down. So either stay with these, we'll do 2 more, or we'll add on. Lift it up, scoop your belly, lift one leg into your chest. Now that other side, you've got to make it even. So make it a little shorter by pressing the hip into the armpit, lengthen the leg up. And press the leg out and in 3 times. And in, back in, 1 more. Take the leg out, lower it, put it down on the floor, and come down. Other side, put the weight even in your feet, open the toes, open your arms, put weight in your upper back, scoop your belly, lift up that other leg. Keep both hips even, extend the leg. Push the leg out and in, out, back in, and in. And if you can, bring it a little bit lower, lift the hips, and then articulate to come down bone by bone by bone. Give it a breath, extend your legs out, extend the other leg out, bring your arms back. And if you rolled up with long legs, do that again. Otherwise, bend your knees and we'll roll up. For spine twist, open up your arms, keep your head long, elongate your spine. So it's really important to think up before you twist. You'll get a better twist. So from here, think up and then twist over to one side. Just stay there. Normally what the body wants to do, the minute we twist, that front arm wants to come and cross the midline. Don't let it. Scoop your belly and think of the back arm, and then the other arm stay in a straight line. Take your eyes back there. The leg that you're going to is pressing into the midline, and then you come up. Scoop your belly. Again, you can sit on top of a pillow if you feel the hip flexors. Turn, so think tall first, then we turn, and then reach. So we add a pulse. So we're gonna go twist, pulse, center, twist, pulse, center. Center, it's another breathing exercise. Center, and just notice in your body, like for me, it's a lot easier to go towards the left than it is to the right. Take your eyes back there. Make your legs work. So the leg you're going to is gonna reach into the midline. 2 more sets. And press, press. Give it a stretch forward, give it a breath. Exhaling, inhaling, and come back up. All right, come onto your knees. So if you need a little cushion for underneath your knees, we're gonna do our kneeling side kick series. Scooping your belly in and up, take one hand, bring it underneath your shoulder, and then extend the other leg out. Immediately, the weight wants to come onto the hand. Don't let it. Distribute it between the leg that's on the floor and your arm. The other hand goes behind your head. You're looking forward. Give it a breath. Try to lift up that other leg. And then go up with that leg. Up, up 5 times. 3 and 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Now make 4 circles. 1, the elbow stays open. 2, 3, 4, reverse. Go back and back and back. 1 more. Lengthen the arm up and come up. Other side. Hand under the shoulder, hand behind the head. Weight evenly distributed. Make sure the foot is not coming in, but there's a nice straight line. Remember, Pilates is all about being balanced, right? Finding the balance within the imbalance. We all have imbalances. And then go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Make a circle. Circle forward. 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen away and come up. All right, for our mermaid. So we're going to continue with that lateral work. So for the mermaid, we have different options. You can either open your legs into a Z, because that feels better in your lower back, or we can stack the legs and we put the hand on the ankle the same way. So you would go out to the side and then open and then reach out. So stay with these if these are good, or we can just switch it up a bit and you can extend your legs away. Your legs are parallel, feet over feet, and come onto your elbow and put the elbow just a little bit farther than the shoulder, arm by your side, and then try to lift yourself up and down. Lift up and down. So if these are good on the elbow, stay here. Otherwise, we're going to put the hand a little further than the shoulder. And ideally, the heels are in the same line as that palm, arm by your side. And we're going to reach up to go over. Keep breathing. And then come down 3 times. Reach up to go over. Come back down. Either stay with this or we'll add on a little bit up here for a little lateral work. The head goes down a little bit, the hips lift, and then the hips go down as the head lifts. And reach, and back up, and up. 1 more. Exhale, slowly bring it down. Bring your hands behind you, teaser the legs up, come up to the other side. Same thing here. Start either in a Z, give it a breath, or legs are stacked. A hand onto your ankle, bring the arm up. So let's do 2 here. So it's a good way to check in where we are today. Every day feels different. And press. You're bringing your abs in, your lower back is out of the ball game. Open. So either stay with these, or we'll go to the elbow a little bit farther away than the shoulder. Your knees are into your chest, but your knees are bent, arm by your side. And we're going to lift and lower. And lift and lower. Either stay with these or put your hand down, scoop your belly, heels in line with your palm, arm out, and think of going up to go over. and come back down. 2 more before we add our lateral work of lowering the hips and lifting the head. 1 more. Reach it away. Give it a breath, and then lower the head, lift the hips. Lower the hips, lift the head. 2, and 3. Scoop your belly up. This side is a little more challenging today than usual. Just come down if you need to, like I'm doing. Come back up, and then lower, and lift. 1 more. Reach, exhale, lower it down. Come onto your hands and knees. Give it a breath, and we're gonna come onto our lunge stretch. Leg pull front. So hands are right under the shoulders. Take one leg back, bring it in, get the little stretch in the calf. Exhale, take your other leg out. Remember, you can always do this on your knees and just extend the leg out and reach. Otherwise, we'll come onto a plank. Heels are reaching away, head is reaching in the opposite way. Lift the leg, lower the leg. So when the leg lifts, you are gonna lower the hips a little bit. So keep it in line. 3, 1 more. Let's add to this. Lift one leg, go forward, back, and down. Up, forward, and down. 2 more. Last one. Exhale, lower down. Step back into your heels and turn around for leg pull back. Hands are gonna go behind you. Fingertips facing you. And if you did your mermaid on your elbows, you can always come into the elbows here as well. Scooping your belly in and up. Scoop, press your heels down, lift your hips up. Keep your feet parallel. Exhale, come back down. And again, scoop your belly, lift it up, reach, reach, exhale, back down. 1 more time, try to stay lifted, scoop your belly, and we'll add on to these the next few weeks. You can lift the legs and lower the legs. Give yourself a stretch. And as you exhale, come onto your knees for chest expansion and thigh stretch. So start by curling your toes under you, lifting the arms up, and then lowering the arms. Look over to one side, look over to the other side, lift it up. 1 more, look, and look, center, and lift. Now bring your feet down. Think of your shoelaces. I know we don't have shoes on, but think of where the shoelaces go and press them into the mat, reach your arms long. Your eyes are down and away from you. From there, you're gonna hinge back and then come back up. Getting a nice stretch in the thighs. Reach and up. Come back up, keep breathing. Hinge back, flat back. 4 more. Keep breathing. You can make a fist with the arms. And we've done these, so you can also add weight. And back up. 1 more. Hinge back. Exhale, come up. Try to lift your arms up. Take one hand onto one heel. Give it a breath. Keep your vision forward. Come back up. And then touch the other. If it works for you, try to put both hands onto your heels. Give it a stretch. Exhale, lift the arms. Sit back into your heels and breathe. All right, we're gonna do an exercise called snake and twist, which we do on the reformer. So we're gonna come onto a plank, but instead of both hands being underneath your shoulders, one hand is underneath your shoulder and the other hand is diagonally away with the fingers reaching the other way. Take your legs out to the side of that front leg. The leg that's in the outside is gonna cross in the other leg. And you're gonna lower the hips as you lift the head and you come back up. Back up and reach and up. 1 more. Reach and try to look back. Lift the hips, come down and switch sides. One hand goes forward, other fingers are reaching the other way. Actually, I'm gonna face this way so it looks better on the camera. Scoop your belly, take your legs out, The leg that's in the outside is going to cross, and you're going to lower the hips, lift the head, and then lift everything up. Back up. One more. And up. Last one. Reach, and then try to look back. Lift. Come all the way in. And we are ready for our teaser. Sit down onto the mat. Ooh, I'm sweating today big time. I hope you are too. Getting that whole internal shower going. All right, so for the teaser, hold behind your thighs, lift up your legs. Give it a breath. So you're trying for your nails, your toenails, your toes to be in line with at least the back of your knees, if not higher. Keeping your knees bent or slightly straight. Scoop your belly, lengthen and lift your arms up. Now from there, keep your legs still as you roll down into the mat and you roll it back up 4 times. Teaser 1, and up, and come down, and come up. One more. Come down, come up. Whew. Stay lifted, and just circle your arms. 3, 2, 1. Lift the legs, reach those arms, and lower it all the way down. Either stay with those, or we'll go for teaser 3, which is all the way down. Bend your knees into your chest. Lift the legs. Roll it down into your teaser 1. Keep those legs extended. Actually, we'll come up with another teaser 1. So the legs are either bent or extended. Mix up and come up. Now from there, extend the legs and try to bring everything down. Arms are by your side. You lift the arms reach, upper back lift, the head lift, the legs lift. You come up and roll it down together. 2 more. The arms, the head, and the feet lift at the same time. And back down. 1 more. Reach, exhale. Ooh, messed up there. Reach and exhale. Come all the way down. Woo-hoo. Give it a breath. Bring your legs into your chest. Give yourself a stretch. And exhale. 1 more. We're almost done. Give it a breath. Exhale. Extend your legs away. Other leg away. Extend your arm. Reach your arm and roll it all the way up. Give it a stretch forward. And exhale. 1 more. And then as you exhale, 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 come up onto your knees. And we'll do our lunges, mimicking being on the reformer. So start with the leg that you usually wouldn't start with, which for me would be my left leg. So my left leg is coming forward. My heel is right under the knee, keeping that knee protected, and put your hands on your thighs. So that's a great stretch for your hip. Scoop your belly. If that's good where you are, stay there. Otherwise, curl the toes under you. Keep the leg lifted into a low lunge. Scoop your belly. So softly, fluidly, put that heel down and bring your arms out to a T. You're going to bend and straighten that front leg. But when it bends, make sure your knee is going between the middle and the second and the third toe and not passing it. 4, 5, 1 more. 6, stay bent. Extend, lift the arms, and then roll it all the way down. Hands down, turn the leg, and come back, and then bend the knee. Bring the other leg forward. Give it a breath. Scoop your belly, 90 degrees with that leg, hands on your thighs. Each side feels so different, so just pay attention and breathe. Either this is good, you stay here, otherwise you curl the toes under you. Lift up that back leg, give it a breath. Lengthen, the heel is lifted, you're pressing away with that leg. Lower the heel, ideally in line with that front leg, and bring your arms out to the side. So the side that you're going to, you're trying to reach. So if your right leg is forward, you're trying to bring your left hip forward. Bend and straighten that front leg. 3, 4, 5. Lift the arms. Give it a breath. Lower the arms all the way down to the floor. Extend that front leg. Get a good stretch. And now stay there and come over to the side. Bend those knees and then come up. Let's just do a little bit of work here for our thighs. Bend and lengthen the legs. Up and up and up. Two more. Up and up. Last one. Stay bent. Scoop your belly and try to lift your heels. 3. And then try to lift them both up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Toe tap your heels. Bring it in for some push-ups. Push-up time. Bring those heels away from each other, about hip distance apart. Lift your arms up. Roll it down like a candy cane all the way down. Hands down if you can. Bend the knees if you need to. And then walk it out. Walk 1, 2, 3, maybe 3.5. From there, either on your knees or bend the elbows. Come back up 3 times. Up and up. Stay there. Just lift the hip. Give it a stretch. Bring your head between your forearms. Try to press the heels down into the floor. Get a nice stretch to the back of the legs. And come back into your plank. Walk the feet back. Parallel. Heels are reaching back. Make sure they're in line with your ankle. Bring your body forward. 4 little push-ups. Bend and lengthen. And up. And up. And up. And now lift the hip, but walk straight legs towards your hands if you can. Otherwise, bend the knees. Come up and then slowly lift yourself up. Give it a breath. Lift and lower the arms. And we'll end with a balance. Scooping your belly in and up. And if you remember from last time, we were trying to work on lifting our heels. So you could do it in parallel or in your Pilates V. So I'm going to try for parallel. So try to bring your arms out, abs are in, and then when you lift the heels, find that same height and go to it about 10 times. We'll do 10 today. Up and up, up, 4, 5, and 6. And this is great for your calves. 8, 9, one more, 10. Bring those arms out to the side, lift your heel, give it a breath, scoop your belly, lift your arms as we appreciate what we can do with our bodies. And as you exhale, lower the heels, come down. And thank you. Please leave me some comments when you take the class. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day.